Hey YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I want to talk to you about 5 of my handbags that I wouldn't change a thing on. They are perfect, in my opinion, for what I need, and I wanted to share them with you, particularly the last one. The last one takes the cake, and I know where you can get something almost like what I have for like 40% off, and that is an amazing deal. So stay tuned to the end for the big kahuna. But we're going to start out with my Saint Laurent College bag in the poudre color. I have 4 of these bags, and I really wouldn't change a thing on any of them. I picked this one because it is the most neutral, kind of. I mean, I also have seaweed green, which is neutral. I have Sharon blue, which is neutral. It matches denim. And then I have like a rouge lesion burgundy type color, which is pretty neutral. But I just picked this one. The reason why I wouldn't change a thing about this one is I do like how this plaque comes down lower on the older style. I feel like it protects that point, which can be kind of fragile on the newer models where they've moved this up a little more in particular. And I also just love how the older style has more leather on the inside. Like this is leather. It just feels a bit more luxurious when you reach in. These bags have a non-adjustable strap, which is metal, with a leather break at the top, and I find them very comfortable, and they hit me in the right place. I'm 5'8" and about 143 pounds, so I've lost a bit of weight, yay. And so for me, this bag is pretty much perfect, and I am super happy with all of them, but I just picked this one today to be the showpiece. The next bag I have to show you may surprise you, but it is the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag in the cement shade. And I picked this as a bag that I wouldn't change a thing about for a couple of reasons. First of all, the color is to die for. It goes with like everything. Second of all, for a tote to have a zip up inside, I think is amazing, and it's something that I really like. I didn't realize this till recently, but open totes kind of scare me because I'm afraid that my stuff's gonna fall out. So I do like having the option to do this up if I want to. Also, when I very first got this bag, I kind of felt like I needed to get like thicker web straps, but now I am really preferring the leather strap that comes with it, and it is super comfortable for me anyway. It's also adjustable, which is super nice. And while I have an insert in this bag, you don't have to have it. In fact, I like the smooshiness of it without the insert about as well as I like it with the insert. I just thought it was fun to have that pop of pink on the inside, and that's why that one's in there. But you don't need it. And I tried to not have any bags that I'm showing you today that need modifications to be perfect for me. And so that's why this Marc Jacobs, the tote bag, made the list. I also should mention that the leather is full grain leather. It's super soft, super squishy. And if you look here, it does say the tote bag, Marc Jacobs, but I like that. As long as it's a pretty tonal color combo. Some of them are brighter than others, like the wolf gray is brighter, and for me, that wouldn't be perfect. But this combo is, and I really don't see it any different than having a bag say Chloe like this. And the design of these bags, at least for me, is better than the Chloe because they don't dent in as much on the sides. And I just feel like they're amazing. I just like to feel them and smoosh them. They're so nice. The next bag may shock you because amongst the sea of luxury bags, this bag has stolen my heart. So this is the Paris 15 by Dress Up Your Purse. And I love that it doesn't have logos plastered all over it. I also love that Melody Cecile has redesigned essentially a classic design that both Coach did with the Cassie and Louis Vuitton did with the Pochette Métis, and given it a slimmer profile, made it in a very luxurious leather. It's made out of Togo leather, a leather that Hermes is pretty well known for using. I love that it doesn't have prominent branding. I feel like that's classy. And at first, I wanted the all brown version of this, and getting the two-tone was a surprise for me. but I love it. I'm sure most of you know I like to use this with the pochette Matisse strap that I have, the monogram strap. And I do think that that's fun, and I love that the strap is detachable. But I also recently tried it on with the Eben leather strap that came with it, and I absolutely love that too. So I wouldn't change a thing about this bag. I think it is fabulous. I think the lining is incredible. It holds absolutely everything I need. I've got tissue paper in there, but I just love it. It is so well designed. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love Boston bags, and the Speedy 20 in particular. And this is the one that I wouldn't change a thing. Now, the monogram and the Damier Ebene Speedy 20s that I have, I would change the strap that came with them. In fact, I did change the strap that came with them. But this one came with an amazing strap that has like a little bit of chain on the end, which blings it up even more than my charm does. And then on top of that, it's got the zipper that goes over the corners, which I think is awesome. It's a very, very neutral color. And I just think she's fabulous. What can I say? As far as my Speedy 20 collection goes, this one takes the cake for being the one that I wouldn't change a thing about. There is one more I haven't mentioned, and that is my Monogram Speedy 20. And that one would be on the list, except for the fact that the zipper doesn't go over the sides. So it's just a little bit harder to get in and out of than this baby is. The last one on the list is the one that wins the show, at least in my opinion, and that would be the Dior Caro bag. I think that this is the best bag in my whole collection, and I think the color may be gray stone, but I'm not 100% sure. There are a couple different gray names that were floating around when I got this one, but I love the shade. It is a beautiful kind of bluey gray, and I think that this bag's design is fabulous. I do think it will probably become a new classic for Dior at some point. It has a flap that goes all the way to the bottom and a really cool turn lock type design that you can open and close the bag with. I do have an insert from Zumani inside, but you don't need it. This bag holds its structure without an insert. It is fully leather lined, which is amazing, but yet it's not as heavy as some of my other fully leather lined bags like the Twist. The chain is completely removable, so you could buy a Dior strap to wear with this. But that said, I love the combination of the gorgeous chain, which has little CDs on it, with the leather break that is adjustable. To remove the chain, you just find the center, and there's like a little notch in there somewhere that lets you open it up. This bag also features a back pocket, and it has the address of the original store written on it right here. But this pocket is generous, and it will hold a phone, which is awesome. I don't feel like I have to downsize to get into this bag, but yet I find it dressy enough that I could wear it for every day, but I could also wear it to dress up. And I actually wore the Rust one that I have like this to an event recently and loved it. Now, this one would be the one I wouldn't change a thing on because I love gray and gold together. Gray and gold is like a match made in heaven. I feel like you can wear gold jewelry, you can wear silver jewelry because the gray is like silver. And I love coordinating my jewelry with my bags. So this one makes it easy. It's also a color that goes with everything in my wardrobe. Now, taupe also goes with most everything, but I think gray is slightly more versatile than a taupe shade, and I even think it's more versatile than black. I think gray goes summer to winter easier than black bags do. So my Dior Caro is the 5th bag. Now, I mentioned a way to get one of these out of steel. So these retail for quite a bit, but the Dior outlet at Woodbury just got some new ones in, and my SA sent me a message with 2 of them that she thought I would like. And one of them was in the same color, I think, or really close to this one, but it had like a, I believe, gunmetal hardware. I'll put a picture in as I'm talking. And there was also another one called Rose de Vence for the color, and I'm probably butchering the name on that, but that color was absolutely fabulous. It was like a paler version of my rust though. So for me, neither one of these options would be one I would add, but I wanted to share them with you because they're like 40% off the retail price. And now that I know that the outlets do that with retail bags, the Dior outlets do not have bags that were made for outlet. So anything you get there is a retail bag that is basically went on clearance. So now that I know that Dior outlets do that, I don't really intend to add any Dior pieces from the boutique because it's just such a humongous price savings to go with the outlet. So if you want my sales associate's contact information for either of those two bags that I showed you, reach out and I will DM it to you or I will email it to you. And I always put my contact information down in the description box. So what are your 5 bags, or what are your bags in your collection that you wouldn't change a thing about, that are just perfect, at least for you? I would love to hear it. Please let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same, is the @, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.